Hey, welcome YouTube. Into Play, Tony Murata here. And for today's video, I am going to be experimenting with some true jank. Jank as if you've never seen it before. We're going to play a version of the Stompy list, but I want to test out a few different cards. The most important card is this little known card, sorcery named Bounty of Skemfar, which, if you didn't know, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You can put a land into play, and then as an added bonus, if there's an elf in those top 6 cards, you can put that elf into your hand. So basically, Bounty of Skemfar is an additional Elvish Rejuvenator effect. And if you've played the Stompy list at all in the past, you know that Rejuvenator is kind of the initial mana ramp card that gets you going. So I really just want to see what having an extra set of Rejuvenators does for the strategy. And then the elf bonus that it gives you is not super relevant, but I am going to try and capitalize on that anyway. Some other stuff I want to experiment here. I want to try a full set of these Fierce Empaths, which is an elf I've always kind of been curious about in this kind of strategy. See if this can be some sort of engine at finding our bigger threats. Also a Primeval Titan. And to play along with these empaths, another janky card that I would like to test out is Elvish Aberration, which you can find this off of Fierce Empath, but most critically, this card has forest cycling for 2 colorless, so I'm hoping that this could, at the very least, be a color fixing element, just helping you to get the basic forests out, because we are relying on a sorcery that requires green here, so we can't depend too much on caverns the way we could in the previous list with all the creatures. Which reminds me, I gotta make some cuts here. We're gonna cut some of the staples out here. Golos, most critically, Thought Knot, and Walking Ballista. But we have to make room somewhere. We don't need Cataracts since we don't have Golos. But I am happy about this. We do get to use our 4th copy of Cavern of Souls. So, yeah, let's see if this mono green Elvish Stompy jank can be anything decent here in the league. Hey, welcome to round 1 with our Elvish Stompy Post list. Yeah, let's try this. I think Little Sparrow is a lands player typically. So this hand's not great against lands, but I don't think it's the worst either. Yep, forests. We are on the draw here, by the way. Okay, if there was ever a time to dodge a wasteland, it is now. Okay, next question. Would I rather play Spyglass here or forest cycling this Aberration? I should probably just play the Spyglass, because they probably will get Wasteland at the very least. They can find a map with their Saga. Endurance, Bolt. Yeah, let's say Wasteland here. Okay, then next turn, the fun gets to start. Because we'll have 4 mana, we can pay 2 to forest cycle this, go get our basic, and then start playing Rejuvenators and all the little elves. And then we'll be 1 extra turn away from prime time then after that. So yeah, this game is looking pretty good, honestly. It's possible that, I'm going too deep into this elf strategy, playing the bounty card. Fierce Empath or Aberration, either of those might not actually be worth it, but when I go janky, I like to go, super janky. just go all in, you know. That's how I roll with my jank. I like that Thespian stage being tapped. Like, it's possible that maybe, like, we wouldn't want these empaths, but just the aberrations are worth it for their color fixing. Who knows? I hope they don't pick Ghost Quarter. They definitely probably will do that, though. Oh well, I'll get my basic force that way then. Oh, port. Okay. That's actually fine if they pour this. I can cycle in response. Watch it. Watch this sweet forest cycling. You know they're gonna read this card when they do this too. Forest cycling. Oh yeah, I'm surprised. Let's play Rejuvenator. Try and make some headway with mana here. Isn't that something? This has definitely happened with the Stompy list before, where Rejuvenator just completely whiffed. It's pretty frustrating. That's Rejuvenator, though. He'll let you down every time. I hope we don't die now. Yeah, I'm gonna block this here. I know they'll just make a token, but I want to say do as best as I can to stay above 20 life. I think it could definitely be relevant if there's like a Dark Depths in the future. Tap a Cloudpost probably. Yeah. It's not bad. Yeah, it's just Rejuvenator here. Does this one hit? God, if this one missed too, that'd be so frustrating. Okay, Vesuva. I do like that. Let's copy a Cloudpost. I think I just want to play a Forest out here, because I can't die this next turn. And that way if they like do like port one of my green sources, I still have a third green source to cast the prime time. They probably will just tap a Cloudpost, but who knows. It feels fairly safe at this point. Oh yeah, Bolt. That Life from the Loam is kind of annoying. And the nice thing about this Fierce Empath also is like I don't have to lean on Eye of Ugin as much as I usually do to go get like a game winner. Probably still just will get Eye of Ugin. I'd like to get Karakas too, most likely. I don't know, maybe it's just safer to get a bunch of life. I don't want to die to like a 2020 out of nowhere. Also, these Urza Sagas are kind of becoming a threat, so I might be forced to go get like Glacial Chasm even. Taking 10 here? Jeez. Yeah, I'm going to get Chasm as one of these lands, for sure. Yeah, and tap a Cloudpost, as expected. Ooh. I don't think you even need to bother with that right now. Yeah, let's go get Chasm and it's another Glimmer even. Yeah, because in case they go get like their Ghost Quarter, I'll be forced to block like a Construct. So I should probably just get Chasm, Glimmer here. Maybe I'm still just dead if I have to block one of these. If they get the Nightmare scenario. And maybe I just want a ton of life right now. If I gain 12 life, go to 25. I don't know, these things are threatening though. Probably just get Chasm. Chasm and Glimmer. I'll just sack a forest here. Okay, no Ghost Quarter, please. Okay, so if I want to use Fierce Empath to go get Emrakul, that'll be 18 mana total. Just add this 3 to it. Doing some weird math I haven't had to do before. There's a Dark Depths in the graveyard. Yeah, it'd be nice if they didn't port me this next turn. Because then I could go get Karakas and everything I'd want to close this game out. The never-ending sagas. They're definitely going to port here. How much mana? Let's see, they'll tap a Cloudpost, but then I can get 2 more Locust lands. That'll be 7 total. 14. Or no, I guess I have the last mana with this Cavern then. Alright, I'm just going to take a chance and say to hell with this Chasm. Interesting. And so if they don't end up porting me right here, then I can go get Karakas. But if they do, then I'm actually in trouble. I guess I can't block a fire, so I might as well just go get Emrakul. I might as well just get as many Cloudposts as possible here. No idea if that's correct, but they're probably planning to, let's see, make a thing. Nah, you know what? I don't think they're going to port before my next main phase. Let's take a chance. Let's play risky, everybody. But if this works, then we have sealed the deal. Seven construct blocking a 6/6 giant. Oh yeah. Sweet. Check out this spicy tech opponent. Fierce Empath. Yes, of course I'll use the ability. Get my Emrakul, please. Oh look, I can even play my Rejuvenator too. Elf. Pretty spicy, if you ask me. Yavimaya, I guess. We have infinite Karakas turns, so got nothing to worry about here. Emrakul shall soar to victory. I'll return this right now. Opponent was trying to be sneaky. This ain't my first rodeo. I could even just play Prime Time, get Eye of Ugin out beforehand. Alright. So against lands, I want the Rec Sages, I want the Fairies. Oh, we have plenty of green cards too for Force of Vigor, so probably just bringing all this in. What do I not need? Maybe I don't want all these Force of Vigors, honestly. Just play the Rec Sage. Got Kozilek. I don't need all these Fierce Empaths. Yeah, maybe I don't even need the Rec Sages. I don't know if this is correct, but I guess we cut the Chalices. I know we stop crop rotation, but you're on the draw here. Alright, I'm just going to keep Kozilek in. I like doing even or just simple shifts in sideboarding. You're going to mulligan that. No lands. Sure. Let's put back this Chasm. I probably will lead on Tomb, just to lure out their Wasteland. I'm sure they probably have. Hit me with your Wasteland opponent. Oh, no second land. It's not good for them. Alright, let's get this Cloudpost down now. Come on, miss your land. Yes. Ooh. Alright, let's get some more Cloudposts while we can. And once they find a land, they can go get Wasteland immediately. Nah. Here comes the Wasteland. A surgical immediate opponent. Well, in that case, I'm going to Faerie Macabre. Show one of the advantages of this card. Surgical my own Cloudpost in their Wasteland. Turn off their Surgical here. I mean, I still have this Vesuva to play like another Cloudpost anyway, but I feel like that's as good a time as any to Faerie right there. Yeah, I feel like that was definitely like a non-game though. Opponent not hitting their lands. Alright, our elf Stompy Jank is 1-0. It's a good start. Hey, welcome to round 2. We're on the play this time. Let's try this. Okay, I'd like to find a Cloudpost. The most here. Leyline of the Void. This Curse is Stompy. Curses. Alright, there's Cloudpost. It's also Elvish Aberration, but I'm gonna just attempt to ramp colorlessly here. This is kind of a situation I was kind of afraid of, where we just don't have the natural green source to play a green sorcery in hand. The other Stompy build would typically get its green via like its Cavern of Souls. This looks like Curse's Stompy. Ooh, and that's not bad. I'm thinking I'm going to play Bounty here. Try and accelerate quite a bit. Or at least a little bit here. Yeah, there's a Vesuva. That's what I was hoping for. And there's also a Elvish Aberration here. Yes, I'll put this thing in my hand. Silly. Before they can, like, opposition agent me, I'll just do this right now. Forest cycling. Man, if you incorporated these things further into the list, you could also, like, splash, like, a second color pretty easily. Thinking maybe, like, Plague Engineer with black or something. I feel like that's a project for another day. God, I hope they don't agent me here. Or Helm of Obedience me as well. If we don't die here, or we don't get agented, we can search up Ulamog actually this next turn with our Empath, which I 100% will do. Shit, this is kind of dangerous now. They can ritual their big guy in. If they are holding agent here at this particular moment, I could mess around with the timing a little bit to at least get something to search off. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. Yeah, I feel like they're going to try and get me here, but I will get them back. So we want to hold up a means to search at instant speed first. Let's attempt this. I feel like they're going to respond with like ritual into agent. Or not. Interesting. Okay, well now I hope we just don't die this next turn. I played my land here by doing that. Yeah, let's just get Ulamog at this point. And then I'll just search up Emrakul. I feel like we might just be dead, though. I feel like we're going to get helmed. Oh, I actually got punished there by playing cautiously around Agent. If I had just been more, less afraid, I could have just played Glimmerpost, played Empath, and got Ulamog. Hit their mana sources directly. Oh well. If they have any more mana source plus Helm here, I'm just dead. If not, I pretty much win next turn, so there is that. Stakes are high. Uh-oh. Don't help me, bruh. This is either like the longest slow roll. I don't know what they'd be afraid of otherwise. Come on, opponent. Don't slow roll me. Do you have the kill? Postboard, we're bringing the enchantment hate. This looks like Helm. Oh, curse. Interesting. Alright, I think we got this then. Number 12. I guess I'll just block. No, what can they do to me? Rather hit them for like a damage. Emrakul. The Aeons Storm. I see 8 permanents on their board. That's 6 Annihilator plus 2 from Ulamog. Feel like we dodged a bullet there. Alright, I want all of these. And also probably Tabernacle too. They're not a good Chalice deck. I mean, they're a Chalice deck themselves. Cutting Kozilek here, I think. Maybe a couple Empaths. Yeah, let's try that. I know Reapel Chief, like top 4 or something in the challenge earlier today. The maker and master of the Cursed Stompy deck. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Have our Force of Vigor. Force of Vigor being the most critical part here. What will you do, opponent? Ritual. Plague Engineer. Okay. It's far from the worst thing that could have happened. I'm gonna say Elf. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, let's play Tomb and then Spyglass this turn. Part of me wanted to play the Tabernacle out, but don't think we will do that. What do I want here? Rec Sage, probably? Yeah, let's play a defensive game here. Sudden Edict, Tomb, Urborg. I'm gonna say Karn here, at least. And I'm going to play the Tabernacle out, most likely. It's my next land. Bounty. The Bounty. Quick. If they flash an agent here, I'm going to, in response, search up with Aberration. Alright, since they didn't do it then, they probably just don't have it. Especially if they're paying this here. So let's use our Forest Cycling here. Forest Cycling. Alright, let's start with Bounty here. Ooh, and their Urborg lets me not take damage also. It's kind of nice. Thanks, opponent. Thanks for helping me out. Alright, no Cloudpost, unfortunately. I guess I will take this Vesuva, probably, and copy the Tomb. Takes me a little closer to Primetime mana, if I do find that. No elves here. Maybe I actually just want a second forest here. Yeah, that's probably better. Goodbye, Plague Engineer. Leyline. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if we can find a Cloudpost here. And then probably we'll play the Rec Sage out, hitting the Leyline. No Cloudpost, but there's Primetime. I'd love to see that. Also Ulamog. Now he just has to dodge Agent for one more turn here. And Primetime should take over the rest. No, I don't need this. Actually, Primetime is a May search, so it's not even that threatening anyway if they do that. Yeah, let's just play this out then. Let's get Eye of Ugin Cloudpost. Chalice. I feel like we're pretty close now. Sudden Edict. We knew about that. I mean, we're still 1 mana off of Emrakul, unfortunately, but... Oh, maybe we do have it exactly. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If we draw Glimmerpost, we can cast Emrakul. I think I know what I'm casting next turn, though. It's a Force. It's a green card. Ooh, and there's that. Alright. Well, in that case... Let's just get our Yavimaya and just be done with it. Cloudpost, Yava, I think. Cloudpost. Green, green. Yeah, this has just been brutal for them. Sorry, opponent. No cards in hand. Means it's time for Emrakul. In order to fit all my shitty elves in, I did have to cut Walking Ballista. It's definitely one of my favorite creatures in general, especially in the Stompy list. Maybe it should just be along somewhere in the deck. 10, 11, 12, 13. Just another Spyglass for good measure. Probably just name Helm of Obedience. Not that it matters. Alright, 2-0. Yeah, let's see if the jank can get there. Come to round 3. We're on the draw here. Yeah, I'll try this. What to start with, though? Let me guess. Volcanic Island. Basic Island. Preordain. Uh-oh. Thinking Omnitel, probably. That's what comes to mind when I see that start. Yeah, why not? Let's just fire this off. Alright, let's take the Vesuva. Let's just do our regular ramping thing right here. And it's possible if I did this this elf stompy list over, maybe like 4 Fierce Empath is like overkill, and maybe just like 2 of them is fine. That way I could squeeze in 2 more whatchamacallit, Walking Ballistas in somewhere in the list. Alright, I think I'm just gonna continue to go colorless here at this point. If they show and tell, I get to Primeval Titan in, or put Primeval Titan in. I feel like this is probably Omni, though. Especially if we get a basic island right here. Yeah. Bounty. Yeah, let's just continue going colorless. Go and colorless. Please don't show and tell me, opponent. We're gonna get show and tell. I can just feel it. Oh, wow. Alright, now it's the plan. Don't think I'm quite at the point where I can just Fierce Empath up a giant Eldrazi yet. I'm definitely not. I feel like it's probably in my best interest to just try and get as many permanents as I can out onto the battlefield this turn. So I probably will do so by playing Forest Rejuvenator. Thinking in a potential world where I survive like a show and tell into lots of giant monsters. Oh, we need this shit to not screw up, that's for sure. Oh, you failed us. Failed us, Rejuvenator. God. Watch us like lose now because of that. Watch intuition, I bet. Nah. No. Alright, come on, prime time. Getting Glimmer, I think, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 permanents. Maybe I need Karakas Glimmer. We're probably just dead. Who am I kidding? No, you know what? Let's just get Glimmers here. Because these things will do more damage to us. Alright, I guess we're just dead no matter what. Even if Rejuvenator didn't miss like a little bit. Okay, I'll make them go through the motions at the very least. Make him work to kill all my giant shit. Gristle Daddy and Emrakul. Yeah, they're actually not out of the woods just yet. Surprisingly. They still need something else. Man, maybe I should have gotten Karakas. Take 24 this turn. Can I survive still? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll probably just find like another Cunning Wish and then can figure it out from there, I would think. Row. That was the final blow they needed. So they run a second Emrakul. Good to know. Alright. Artifact enchantment hate. I'm also going to bring the Mindbreak Traps in, most likely. We saw how many spells they chained together there. I got the Spyglasses, because I really don't like them in this matchup. Probably the Fierce Empaths. I don't know. Maybe I don't want the full set of Mindbreak Traps. Maybe like 2 of them is fine. Probably don't need Chasm. And they never show and tell something into like Eldrazi. Like if they do, they're just not going to care, and we'll just put like a prime time in anyway. Sure. We're just going to try and ramp as fast as possible here. Couple Cloudposts. Cavern named Elves on turn 3. Just hope it's good enough. Always a combo deck to ruin the fun. Just when you thought you were having a ton of fun in a league. Always a combo deck. Say if we draw like a Bounty next turn, I'm just going to play that instead in hopes of finding like a Rec Sage. These Rejuvenators would stop whiffing. I actually have a chance. And we also have nothing good to even show and tell in once they go to do that. Pretty pitiful. Alright, let's get one of these in. Does it hit? It does. That's surprising. Let's get a Vesuva. Probably just die here. Maybe not. Yeah. Continue the Rejuvenators before they miss completely. Karakas could be worse. I was really hoping for Eye of Ugin more than anything, but I know they have Ice Fang most likely, so I'm not going to swing into this. I need to try and preserve as many permanents as possible. God, the show and tell is going to happen. I know it. Eureka? Shit. Alright, let's do it. I've never even seen this resolved on Moto before. Another Omniscience. Okay, all this stuff happens at the end, I guess. I'm just gonna put all my shit in. Oh yeah, I got this opponent, and this. I still get my Rejuvenator too. Damn it, I meant to do the Rejuvenator first. Whatever. Another Cloudpost, I guess. Man, so bad. Maybe I should have done Glimmerpost. I maybe could have gotten out of this still. Yeah, because they can do 16 in the air, and then if they get their other Emrakul, it's another 16. Bah! Not that this really mattered anyway. Yeah, no, let's get Emrakul number 2 now. Yeah, we're just dead now. Alright. Oh, that's how the Omni matchup always goes, regardless of the post list. Oh, there's the Eye. Of course. Alright, we're 2-1 though. Round numero quattro. On the draw here. I think this opponent was the person that won the challenge yesterday. Also beat me. They were playing like a Grixis control list. Pretty sweet. I'm gonna try this. I don't want to mull against this player. Just because I know I'm gonna get him to hell. Him to hell and back. Please don't hit me and take that one Cavern of Souls opponent. That would be awful. Oh, they're gonna hit me. I can feel it. Yeah, get your second black source. Please hit Kozilek. Anything but the Cavern, please. They hit the Cavern. Don't you love him to Torak? There's Kozilek at last. But I played this. Oh, sweet. It's free still. Vesuva. My second land is here. Alright, let's play Chalice this turn. Another Baleful. Wasteland. There's the next land. Definitely saying Wasteland here. Sword, sword, sword. Snapcaster, Murktide. At least their mana base is pretty greedy. Wasteland. Which allows me to play this Cloudpost. Next turn I can Bounty if I want to, which I likely will. Oh, they're going to him here. Snapcaster him. It's going to be very brutal. God, I hope we keep our Bounty, I think. I guess it just doesn't really matter. It's going to be rough no matter what happens. Him number 3. Fierce Empath. I think I'm just going to get prime time here with this. Could also just go get the Aberration guy, but what do we know about in hand? Swords, swords. Yeah, so if we draw a mana source next turn for prime time. Primeval Titan. And hope we just don't get him the 4th time. Could tell they had to read Fierce Empath. It's not a typical card in Legacy, to say the least. No, they're digging for another hymn. Prismatic Ending. Shit. Goodbye Wasteland. Or goodbye Wasteland Protection, I should say. Damn it. Yeah, they just have to play a second mana source. There you go. Oh, we can still draw another Ancient Tomb and still have the mana to cast this Prime Time. There's still hope. I hit Ancient Tomb. Interesting. Block this guy. Bounty of Skemfar. It's time. Yavimaya. And we'll put Fierce Empath in hand. Hell yeah. I feel like this Murktide has to be happening shortly. Probably just another Snapcaster though. Gonna discard our, play our fourth hymn. Yeah, let's try and find our land first. If we did. Let's get a Vesuva, right? 6 mana, yeah. Play Mr. Empath here. I think I'm gonna go get Ulamog at this point. If I draw a Glimmerpost next turn, I can slam it. Damn, 1 mana off. Oh, please let this Prime Time happen. Like, there's no way this resolves, right? Yeah. Alright, go to 1, unless they have something else up their sleeve, like another Murktide. Yeah, I still need help this next turn. Even just a Snapcaster would do the last bit of damage here. All I ask is one more turn, opponent. Yeah, they definitely should have just done this pre-combat. Because they would have grown their Murktide by 1 here. Need like Glimmerpost or something. not gonna do it. Yeah. These flyers are gonna do the rest. Man, getting him to Torak so much makes me want to play one of those green like anti-discard cards. I know like Obstinate Baloth was a thing at one point. No, it's probably not worth it to play those things, but it's kind of tempting to. I think I just want Tabernacle only here. I could bring in some graveyard hate, but I think our best answer to getting himmed all the time is just to not mulligan. I think that's the key. Just cut an empath. Oh, doesn't that nullhide Ferrex thing? I think that's an anti-discard. I think I gotta... Maybe that's for the next janky idea I have. Yeah, it's like a 6/6 for 4 mana. That's what I'm thinking about. You guys, if him becomes a big thing again, could start playing this guy. Hexproof, you can't cast non-creatures. I mean, we did get super unlucky that first game. Only 2 lands to start, and then their him discarded one of the 2. Fucking brutal. And if this thing ever gets cast, also, Elvish Aberration, it's also a, like a triple Anwar Elf. I mean, the times that the empath into this thing has come up, I have liked it. I feel like it tempos pretty well with how this deck plays its mana out. This is bad. This is better. What's going back? Probably just a Rejuvenator here. Like this thing to try and get my green source if I need to. Not mind like an Ancient Tomb here at all. There's a forest. Yeah, let's just play forest. Let's just be safe about this. Alright, well, if we can't protect our Cloudpost, then I guess I'll just play that out next. Oh, you know what him is going to come next. This nasty opponent. Oh, Rejuvenator, okay. And if they do him still, I think I'd still would just rather play this out. And if they wasteland, at least they can't him. That's a silver lining. Sweet. No wasteland or him. Ooh. See if we can protect ourselves from wasteland for the near future, at least. God, there's him. Shit. Ending, Scrubland, Snapcaster Force. God, it's all bad. Definitely seeing Wasteland here. In response to him, I probably just should get another forest with this aberration. I feel like it does me better, or it makes it more likely that I'll have like a land afterwards, after all this. This miserable Hymn to Torok. Cavern. I hit Snapcaster too, right? Yeah, so we can just get him next turn again. Giant. Definitely do not feel good about this game, that's for sure. Told myself, we need to not mulligan. We mulliganed. So Fury is also very, very annoying. If you watch the challenge from yesterday, I was getting him to instant speed like all the time. Ooh. I kind of like Chalice on 2 here. Yeah, let's play that out. Screw their stupid Snapcaster and their hymn. You know? Until Teferi bounces it. It is. And they have to pay more for their ending. Haha. That was easy. Didn't realize it was that simple. Don't you hit that him. Don't you instant speed him, the opponent. It'd be so mean. God, I hate this spot though. Drago against such a Fury. Alright. Something to play at least. Could be worse. No Eye of Ugin, but it's another Cloudpost. I'm gonna try and swing it to Fury, I think. Maybe I'll block Snapcaster instead. Who knows? I guess I'm not answering to Fury with this Rejuvenator hitting it. So if they give me the ability to block, I might as well just block. But man, do I hate Teferi though. Maybe I should try and squeeze in like a couple Faerie Macabres. Maybe bring like 2 of them in at least. Swords. God, they're gonna hit him, I bet. God, I hate this so much. It's like a repeat of the challenge earlier. Maybe they're just psyching me out. Oh, I bet I know what they're thinking. They're probably going to replay the one from their graveyard. Play your snap. Play your hymn. Maybe one day I will get to play another spell. Eventually they're going to find their Jace and just like fate seal me to death. Come on, I hope they hit it now. Do it now, opponent. Do it. Do it. God, they're going to bounce that again. Almost any land right there, it might have been better to just try and get like a critical mass of like cards in hand. Just to try and overcome the discard 2 of him. As miserable as that sounds. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a third game, but if we do, I'm going to bring a couple fairies in. Maybe just cut one of the empaths and one of those aberrations. I don't know. Prismatic ending a bit. No meltdown. Wasteland. Continue the brutality of interplay. The raping of his hand. And all the color of this mana I need. I really did need that extra green mana if I draw into prime time, though. Got one him in exile. What's this? This is just from long ago. One him in graveyard. So there's still, after this one in graveyard, there's still potentially 2 more hymns. Oh, fuck you, opponent. Yeah, I know this person won the challenge. I wonder how many times he did this to other people in the event. Just continuous hymns at instant speed. There must be legends of his instant speed hymns, I bet. Oh, wow. They almost caught me F6ing. Let's do this for 2. Not that it really matters. Maybe that's the key to breaking out of this lock. Pretend you're F6ing. Alright, one more draw where I'm definitely going to get hymned. So basically, I guess I'm just dead now. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. How many times did I get hymned that round? Must have been at least like 10 times. Ah, jeez. This nukes Tom. They are a problem. Probably my new nemesis online. They beat the elf jank, so we're 2-2. Welcome to the 5th and final round. Where we started out at 2-0 and been brought down to earth with our elf stompy jank. But it's been fun. Sorry, opponent. I don't know. I remember who you are. They're in for a treat, though. About to see my jank. I'll try this. I kind of am interested in trying a different Stompy list. Kind of like a mix between this one and the regular one. Maybe, like, leaning more into the Fierce Empaths. I like how they are, like, the same cost as the Rejuvenators. Can be played off, like, the same caverns. Definitely don't hate that. For switching Ponder. I think I'm going to Bounty next turn with Yavimaya. Opponent's just like, what the fuck? Ooh, a Cloudpost. That's what I looked for. And a Rejuvenator. Sweet. Got Primeval Titan in 2 turns. If you're a viewer of my YouTube channel, Zam, you'll be likely seeing this very shortly. Wasteland. Damn. Hunky. Alright, let's play a Rejuvenator first. I don't want to let up on the potential mana ramping right now. Sweet Cloudpost. Then I can Vesuva immediately after. Yeah, this is what the Stompy build does best, for sure. If we can dodge one more Wasteland, we get this prime time to happen. Ancient Tomb. Murktide, probably. No Wasteland, at least. 6/6. Okay. Yeah, let's just get our prime time down here. And I think I just want to get Eye of Ugin, Glimmerpost. I could probably just take the 2 damage from the tomb also, while they have no cards in hand. Oh, they have no cards in hand. I might as well just play the Vesuva out. Yeah, that's dumb. If I knew they had no cards in hand, I wouldn't have wasted the Cavern right there. Oh well. Is it greedy to just get Cloudpost Eye? So I'll go to 11. They could do Bolt, 9. Yeah, let's be greedy here. I'm also going to get my Spyglass down here, too. It's alright, I have no fear. Make it through this turn, and we have Emrakul next turn. Haha. At least we get a legit last deck for this league. Top tier deck, if you will. I'm gonna bring the Reclamation Sages and Tabernacle in. I feel like there might be like a Alpine Moon or something. Yeah, I think if I play this build again, I'm gonna try like 2 Rec Sages and 2 Fierce Empaths instead of just the 4 Fierce Empaths. But I am kind of interested in trying like the regular Stompy list with more of these Empaths. This color fixing thing. I feel like it might have potential. Yeah, basically sliding down to the way I would change the list too, I feel like. Yeah, let's keep this. Many lands. And depending what the opponent does, will determine what land I play first. Like, if they go with turn 1 monkey, I'll play Karakas. Any other turn 1 creature, probably just Tabernacle. But nothing, though, so... maybe even Karakas still. That way they can't dash the monkey man. Let's play a forest. Hopefully I can Ancient Tomb Bounty next turn. I can also just play a Rejuvenator with the Cavern. That might actually be better. Iteration. Wasteland. Well, since you're giving me a free shot at it, I think I'm just going to play one of these Rejuvenators out here. Elf. Not even a Cloudpost, so... I'm just going to Vesuva, get another Cavern here, also naming Elf. Maybe I should have named Giant. Yeah, maybe it should have just named Giant. Just to entice the Wasteland. Oh well. Murktide probably, yeah. Another Wasteland. Yeah, let's get our Elf down. Maybe I'll lead with a... Bounty. Do I want a Tabernacle too? Let's just play one Elf here. Yeah. So I probably will just play Tabernacle as my land. Alright, let's just get a Cloudpost, just eat these Wastelands. Start chipping away at him. By Cloudpost. Maybe I should have utilized my green mana better last turn, so I'm going to be kind of like bottlenecked on that. Oh, yeah, forgot about Tabernacle. Not my own shit. Alright, screw you guys. Who never hit anything really. Start the bounties. Cloudpost. But no elves. Should have played the Spyglass before. Could have kept my Cloudpost. Well, it's a little late for this Spyglass. Meddling Mage, Ending Swords. Wasteland. Okay. And Force. Don't think we're winning this game. Okay. Yeah, let's try an ending here. Or bounty, excuse me. Cloudpost, Forest. Could also get a... Oh, I get this Elvish Aberration. Okay. Okay, let's get this Cloudpost. Take this. Then... let's get our Forest here. I already played my land. Fuck. Damn it. Yeah, because I kind of needed that green mana to... Yeah, I shouldn't have played that tomb out. That was stupid of me. Let's play this out at least. Wasteland. Because I really needed my green mana to fire this Once Upon a Time off here and try and hit like Primeval Titan. Probably I'm just gonna go to 2 here. Get my Forest. There's a Meddling Mage here. Oh, sorry, opponent. It's probably just gonna get countered. And we'll go to... Ooh. There's Chasm. Do I... Yeah, I don't have enough for the Ulamog yet. Fuck. I mean, I definitely have to get Chasm here. Try and prolong this a little bit longer. Guess I can ditch these. I probably just have to get rid of the tomb at this point. I'm gonna play this for 2 here to take them off their Meddling Mage. I still only have one more draw here. It's because Chasm dies next turn, but It's better than being dead. And the Ulamog is right there, too. Man, if we draw a prime time next turn, I'm going to end up regretting not making that cavern into a giant cavern way, way back and making it a second elf one instead. I feel like we should just draw a prime time. Just for the justice. Just to remind me that I fucked up. Okay. I would have accepted a prime time there. Man, I'm tempted to just not even bring the Rex Sages in. It's a little risky if they are running something like Alpine Moon. I want to get more Fierce Empaths in, though. I also want to... let's put in all the aberrations, too. Alright, look at Kozilek. Yes, this has been an informative league for me, at least. As far as potential future ways to go with the Stompy list. Let's try this. I have been enjoying it, so... We're going to play our Cloudpost out here and just hope for the best. But yeah, the bounties are probably the part I'm most skeptical about. Just because they require actual green mana. But I do like these Fierce Empaths and how they can play off the Cavern of Souls. And also the aberrations, just finding our green mana that way. I think it's pretty interesting, at least. Alright, next turn. Chalice on one or Spyglass? I think Chalice is more important, not Shuffle. No Wasteland, please. Sweet. Prismatic Ending, I'm sure. I really hope we draw a different land. Because I probably am going to prioritize playing Spyglass next turn over an Empath. I don't know, I could play the Empath and get my Aberration in hand, so I get the green source and have my land draw up the following turn. But if I draw a different land, then I'm not going to bother with Empath this next turn. Ideally, I like to save these Empaths for a prime time. Or this Meddling Mage names here. Rejuvenator. Got the wrong elf. Sweet, excellent. That was the best land I could have hoped for there. Ending Force Iteration. Leave Wasteland. Duration. Alright, let's go play our Empath here. Elf. This first one I'm going to go get the Aberration. Get another Forest for next turn, at the very least. Let's also play another Spyglass here. Protect our Wasteland. Or protect us from Wasteland, I should say. Surgical, Wasteland, Force. Still Wasteland, though. I was thinking if I get this thing down, how long will it last, though? Because then I could get the last little bit of mana. No, I think I'd rather just Forest Cycle still. Let's do it right now for the F6 value. Yeah, I guess if I get my other Aberration, then I have all the Ulamog mana that way, so... Hopefully we just draw like a Cloudpost or something here. True name. Alright. Let us get yet another forest here. Another aberration. And then I think I'm going to attempt to play another one here. And I'm fine if they counter this, because I just don't really care. This one is counterable, so... Are we getting Emrakul with this? Prime time, probably? Yeah, let's just get prime time. And if we draw like a cavern or something, we could just get that down. But Ulamog is finally happening next turn. I honestly might just hit their lands. Might hit the Volcanic and the Tundra. Yeah, I assume I'll have to eat through one force at least. Uh-oh. Oh, that's my Chalice. Okay. Now, maybe I want to take him off white if I hit lands. Alright, let's just Ulamog here. Yeah, let's take him off white. Alright. Yeah, let's... Nah, that's dumb. My army shall remain back. Another Tundra. Once Upon a Time number 1. Ooh. Alright, now let's Vesuva the Cavern, get this prime time down next turn. It's happening. I'm just swinging with this Ulamog too. I am. Oops. Do I want to play another Spyglass out? I don't think it's that important. Sure, why not? Force of Will, Force of Negation, Surgical Iteration. Three Wastelands to be named. Primetime's definitely going to get Tabernacle and probably Eye of Ugin. But yeah, I guess we're going to finish as a 3-2. Damn. Freaking Moto's so laggy. I feel like that happens often where I want to tell people GG's, but don't get the chance to do that. But yeah, that was pretty fun. That was a 3-2 with this weird kind of elf Stompy Brew. Where was I? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I'm more interested in pursuing more closely to like the other brew with focusing more on creatures instead of a sorcery like this. But I did kind of like Fierce Empath. I think there might be potential there as like some sort of engine for this kind of deck. Maybe fit like Golos back in as well. But like the times that Empath into Aberration came up, I was pretty impressed with that. So yeah, I will explore this further, and I can do more so on the YouTube channel if you're interested. But if not, if you're just here for the competitive post, I don't blame you as well. But I hope you enjoyed that, everybody. Have a good rest of your day, and take it easy.